Married by noon, in love by sundown. Daisy May Callahan never imagined her future husband would be wearing a sheriff's badge, and an expression like heartbreak was his native language. When the town clerk cheerfully announces their marriage as if it were a pie order gone right, Daisy laughs until she looks at Grayson Cole and realizes he is not laughing at all. There is something in his eyes, not anger, not shock, something quieter, something wounded. And somehow in that instant, Daisy knows this man has been lonely for a very long time. Grayson Cole has survived gunfights, droughts, and a town that never quite listens, but Daisy May Callahan unravels him with a smile and a voice like music drifting through an open window. She talks too much. She feels too much. She stands too close. And when she thanks him softly, sincerely, for not abandoning her to the town's gossip, something in his chest loosens that he didn't know was still knotted. Dry Creek celebrates their marriage with ruthless enthusiasm. Daisy blushes through every knowing wink. Grayson endures every congratulatory slap on the back. But when Daisy slips her hand into the crook of his arm, purely for show, Grayson forgets to breathe. Her touch is light, tentative, like she's afraid he might disappear. He realizes then that she's pretending bravery, just like him. And suddenly, the lie feels dangerous. Because it feels good. There is one bed, one lamp, one unbearable silence. They lie back to back, inches apart, listening to each other breathe. Daisy stares at the ceiling, aware of the warmth of him, like a second heartbeat in the room. Grayson keeps his hands fisted, rigid with restraint, afraid that if he turns toward her, he'll never turn back. Neither sleeps. Both dream. Daisy plays the piano for him. When the saloon empties slow, aching melodies meant for moonlight, Grayson leans against the wall, hat in hand, watching her like she's the only honest thing left in the world. Later, he teaches her to shoot. He stands behind her, adjusting her grip, his voice low and steady. When the gun fires, she laughs, breathless and for one wild second. He thinks he could love this woman for the rest of his life. They sit at the table, candle between them, drawing up rules like a contract against desire. No touching, no kissing, no falling in love. Daisy signs with a flourish that hides her trembling hand. Grayson signs like he's sentencing himself. The candle flickers. So do their eyes. The kiss is meant for the town. It is not meant to be slow. It is not meant to steal Daisy's breath or make Grayson's hands ache with restraint. It is not meant to feel like coming home. When they part, neither of them speaks. Because some kisses don't count, but this one will never be forgotten. When another man makes Daisy laugh, Grayson feels it like a physical blow. He tells himself it's pride, habit, duty. But when Daisy notices his jaw tighten and his eyes darken, her heart flutters with something dangerously close to hope. That night, they argue about nothing and everything, and the tension hums like a live wire between them. Rain traps them inside. Daisy talks about her dreams about music, freedom, belonging. Grayson listens like her words are scripture. He almost tells her she already belongs. She almost tells him he feels like fate. Almost is a cruel thing. When danger threatens the town, Grayson stands between it and Daisy without hesitation. She sees it, then not duty, not habit, but love stripped bare and unafraid. She patches his wounds with shaking hands, whispering his name like a prayer. He catches her wrist, eyes fierce and tender, and tells her she matters more than anything else. The truth comes out about the inheritance, the lie, the ticking clock. Words are said that cannot be taken back. Daisy leaves before dawn, tears soaking into the dust. Grayson watches her go, realizing too late that love doesn't wait for permission. Dry Creek stages the least subtle intervention in history. Grayson finally admits what the whole town already knows. He loves her, plain, terrifying, permanent. Grayson rides hard, heart pounding louder than hooves. When he finds Daisy, she turns, disbelief giving way to fragile hope. He doesn't apologize with words. He does it with truth. There are no deals left to make, no lies to hide behind. Just two people choosing love, even though it terrifies them. Daisy kisses him first this time. Grayson kisses her like he's been waiting a lifetime. They marry again, beneath an open sky. No mistakes. No witnesses they don't want. Just vows, spoken softly, fiercely. Grayson slips the ring onto Daisy's finger like a promise he intends to keep forever. The sun sets differently in Dry Creek now. It does not hurry. It spills gold across the rooftops, drapes the horizon in rose and amber, and lingers like it knows this town has learned how to hold on to things worth keeping. Daisy May Callahan closes the saloon piano with a quiet click. Music still lives there, humming in the wood, but the night belongs to something gentler. She steps outside, skirts brushing dust that has long since stopped feeling like hardship. The air smells of sage and promise. Grayson Cole is waiting for her. He always is. He stands with his hat in his hands, sleeves rolled up, sunlight caught in the soft lines time has carved into him, not damage, but depth. When he sees her, his face changes in that way that still steals her breath, as if the world has narrowed to one point, and she is it. "You ready?" he asks. "For what?" she teases, even though she already knows the answer. "For forever," he says simply. They walk together, toward the edge of town, where the land opens wide, and the sky feels close enough to touch. The old sheriff's badge hangs inside their home now, no longer a shield, but a story. The piano keys are worn smooth from years of laughter, love songs, and evenings that stretch soft and slow. Grayson stops where the earth dips and the light breaks into fire. He takes Daisy's hands, still reverent, still careful, as if loving her is something holy. "I used to think I was meant to stand alone," he says, voice low, steady. "That keeping my distance was how I kept the world safe." Daisy smiles, eyes shining, and now I know. Love isn't something you guard against. He squeezes her fingers. It's something you ride toward. She leans into him, forehead resting against his chest, listening to the heartbeat she once feared was closed off to her. The wind lifts her hair. The horizon glows. They kiss, not the urgent kind, not the aching kind, the kind that says, "We made it." The kind that tastes like shared mornings, weathered hands, and a future already unfolding. Behind them, Dry Creek hums with life. Ahead of them, the land stretches endless and open. Above them, the sky holds steady, as if giving its blessing. Some folks say their love began with a mistake, but Daisy and Grayson know better. It began with a choice. It endured with courage, and it settled last into something unbreakable. The sun sinks, the stars arrive. Fine love finally rests. Like and subscribe. Aurora Tale Wild West. God bless.